everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. If you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So y'all, these are my first two perfume purchases of 2022. I believe I was watching Just Kayla Michelle and I saw her haul one of these, and I had heard about them on Fragrantica, but I had forgotten about Mix Bar coming out with some new fragrances. So I decided to do just a mini review of them because I did a video on the entire Mix Bar line, the perfumes and fragrance mists. So I'm just adding on to it because I love all of their perfumes and I wanted to tell you about these two new ones. And if you haven't seen my review video, it will be linked above. Please check it out. So the first one I'm going to talk about, which I don't hear many people talking about this one, this is Sparkling Hibiscus. And y'all, I was so scared of this one because I have noticed with me, when hibiscus is in a lot of fragrances or fragrance mists, I tend to not like them. So I'm going to tell you the notes, read you what's on the box. Sparkling Hibiscus is a delightful fizzy blend of soft hibiscus petals layered with dark juicy berries inspired by a refreshing fruity cocktail. So if this is your first time hearing about Mix Bar fragrances, these are at Target. They're $18.99. They're eau de parfums. This is 1.7 fluid ounces. All the bottles look like this. Just the color of the juice changes, or sometimes the color of the bottle. I can't tell if it's the juice or the bottle, but that's the only thing that changes. All of the packaging looks like this. And with this brand, the perfumes are promoted to mix together to create your own fragrance, which you can do that anyway. But these perfumes, they're marketed as, get a few to create your own magical fragrance. So the first one we're going to talk about is, again, Sparkling Hibiscus. And I've smelled this, I've worn it. Oh, I can still kind of smell it where I sprayed it when I first opened it, but I'm going to use a tester. We're going to spray it again, and then I'll tell you my thoughts. Okay, when I first smelled this, I was like, okay, this is a hibiscus I can get with, okay? To me, what came to mind also, and when I then had to come and test them side by side, was Gingham Love. The newest Gingham flanger from Bath and Body Works. It kind of reminded me of that, but side by side I noticed a difference. I think it was the berries in this. It's very pungent, not in a bad way. Think of, if you've ever smelled, the name just totally left me, back and see the bottle. It's a Michael Kors perfume. Is it Sexy Flower? I can't remember the name of it right now, but if you smell like perfumes or fragrance mists that are very super pungent, I mean, it's very strong. I don't mean that it smells bad, but I get immediately a heavy, loud, that's a good way to describe it, loud, fruity, floral fragrance. And it also makes me think of I couldn't put my finger on exactly which fragrance mist it was reminding me of, but except for Gingham Love, and then I smelled them side by side and I was like, no, this doesn't smell exactly alike. But think of fragrance mist from especially Bath and Body Works. Think of a fruity, one of their summer fruity drink kind of fragrance mist. That's what this reminds me of. It does remind me of a fruity drink. Think of a fruity drink, a lot of berries, very loud, and then you have a very fragrant flower, in your glass. You're on an island somewhere and they do that. They put the flower and it's mixing with the flowers, the scent of the flower is mixing with your berry drink. This is kind of what this gives me. So on the box, it really describes it perfectly when it says like a fruity cocktail, because that's what I get. I get like an alcoholic drink with that hibiscus. It peeks through more than a little bit. It comes through quite a bit. But I do like this. I wouldn't say I'm in love with it. And I don't have anything exactly like this. Now with this one, I'm not sure what I would mix it with in Mix Bar. What just came to the top of my head was the tangerine squeeze. That might mix well with this in the summer. The coconut palm might mix well depending on what you want to do. Could be cloud musk mixes with everything. Blackberry tonic might mix well with this. Those are the ones that just off the top of my head I think might mix well with this sparkling hibiscus. But y'all, I do like this because I didn't have any expectations. I had the expectation of I'm gonna take this back because it's hibiscus, but I wanted to, since I did a whole video about all the others, I was really curious to smell this. And I took a chance because I haven't disliked any of the Mix Bar perfumes. So I was like, girl, take a chance with Mix Bar with some hibiscus. And it didn't steer me wrong. I do like this. I wouldn't say it's a love, but I would say it's a very nice, casual, summery. I wouldn't even think spring with this, because spring fragrances, I tend to think soft, pretty. And this is loud, very loud, like I said. So I would think summer, casual, fruity, little floral. I mean, it's really nice, kind of tropical. So yeah, I do like this. This is a hit, so I will be keeping it. It will not be returned. So the next one, I've heard, I think a couple people talk about this one, and this is the one when I heard about it, I was like, oh yes, I couldn't wait. And this is Whipped Almond, okay? So the notes are creamy notes of toasted almond and sweet milk wrapped in rich sandalwood create an elegant scent that is both addictive and alluring. Okay, so let me show you the bottle. Like I said, same exact packaging. It's nice, simplistic packaging, and hey, it's under $20, so I think it's nice for the price range. Let's spray this one. Let me see if I can still smell it. I can still smell it. Yeah, I can still smell it on the box. Okay, y'all. When I smell this, this reminds me of like a sweet almond milky scent. Is that what the notes are? Yes, that's what you get immediately. And then it gets, you have a little woodiness in the background. But predominantly, this is soft, milky, creamy almonds. And it's sweet and soft. It's a very simple fragrance, whereas sparkling hibiscus is in your face. This whipped almond, like I said, it's like, come closer to me. This is so nice. And this one, again, I was like, this reminds me of something. This reminds me of something. What is it? And then I was like, oh my goodness, does it remind me of a softer version of Killian Rolling in Love? It's not. It's just the almond that's making me think of that, because it is no way a dupe of that fragrance. I mean, at all. Because that fragrance to me has such a sensualness to it. This whipped almond is very snuggle, cuddle, but it's not sensual. It has a little powderiness to it. It's very nice. So it finally came to me, because I was like, this reminds me of something. First, my mind went to Killian, because, you know, I'm always trying to find a dupe of a niche fragrance, because y'all know why. Once I was like, okay, it's not like a perfume that I have. Then I start thinking about what fragrance mist. This is almost an exact dupe of Almond Blossom from Bath and Body Works. I do not have the lotion with me to give you the notes, but we're going to spray. The only thing is Almond Blossom might have a tad more floral notes. Yeah, that's it. But if you like Almond Blossom, or even think of peach, honey, and almond, if you like fragrance mists from Bath and Body Works like that, soft, nutty, creamy, then Whipped Almond is for you because it is just lovely. It is lovely. So the wear time on these fragrances, I will say they were both about, I'm going to say 4 to 6 hours. Now, I didn't spray like I normally would spray because I haven't worn these out of the house. So I believe when I spray how I normally would spray, I think it would get to 6 to 8. But just testing it out, you know, I sprayed one arm, I sprayed the other arm. It was about 4 to 6 hours, but I didn't do my full routine. So I would say these are going to be at least an average amount of time, because to me 6 to 8 hours, that's about what you expect a fragrance to last. And these, like I said, are under $20, so I think that's very good for the money. I will say Sparkling Hibiscus, the longevity I felt like was the same, but this, the sillage, the projection is stronger with Sparkling Hibiscus because, like I said, it's loud, honey. It is a loud fragrance. And Whipped Almond, I felt like it lasted about the same amount, but it's already soft. So don't think you're going to be, you know, have a great sillage and it's projecting everywhere. This is one, like I said, they're going to have to come closer to you. But it does, I don't think it's straight up a skin scent immediately, but it does become a skin scent quicker than Sparkling Hibiscus. But my favorite out of these two, I like them both, but I have to say right now it's Whipped Almond because it was love at first sniff. Now, I like this one, Sparkling Hibiscus, but it was not love at first sniff for me. It was like, okay, you did your thing, Hibiscus, with Mixed Bar, you did it, and you got me with one. But Whipped Almond, that's the one I had been waiting for, and it did not disappoint in my opinion. All right, you all, so if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below telling me, have you tried Mixed Bar fragrances in general? Have you tried these two new fragrances? And if you have, what is your favorite Mixed Bar fragrance? What do you think of the brand? Because like I said, I have them all and I like them all. To me, they are great option for perfume that's very affordable and easily accessible. Please share this video with everyone who loves Mixed Bar fragrances and who just love to smell good in general, okay? And please turn on your notification bell so you won't ever miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.